Man, YouTube. You know, just when I lowered my blood pressure to a moderate level, the New Orleans Saints had just released their 2022 regular season schedule. And I'm going to tell y'all right now, that fucking schedule is a doozy. Only due to the fact that the drama on this team never sleeps, alright? It's like a 24-hour convenience store minus the winos and the crackheads out front. I mean, shit, you got Alvin Kamara and his boys jolly stomping the shit out of somebody outside of an elevator in Vegas. Oh, black people. You know, it's something about elevators and black NFL running backs that brings out the absolute worst in them. It's like they turn into abusive degenerates. Ray Rice, Kareem Hunt, now Alvin Kamara. I mean, Kamara got strong-ass legs. He could have taken the stairs. So he probably going to miss about 6 to 8 games the start of the season. Malcolm Jenkins done retired. Marcus Williams done went to the Baltimore Ravens. Nigga, we lost Sean Payton, all right? Sean Payton is gone, all right? Hell, he probably got sick of Roger Goodell and the referees being on his ass, so he took a year off. And unfortunately, he left us with Dennis Allen. May God help us all. But wait, there's actually some good news. Jameis Winston is fully rehabbed and healthy. He done grew an afro, and he's good to go. And after 2 long fucking years, Michael Thomas makes his grand return to the football field. No. Fuck that. He better make his grand return back to the football field. They actually didn't fuck up the first round of the draft for once and drafted Chris Olave, wide receiver out of Ohio State, in the first round of the draft. And last, but certainly not least, they coming home, y'all. That's right, the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu, the Juice, Jarvis Landry, former LSU Tigers is coming back to Louisiana to play for the Saints. Nigga, I'm so fucking happy I can breakdance right now. But at the same time, I'm also nervous because no Sean Payton. But back to the schedule. It has been released. This is the prediction video. Without further ado, let's get started. Week 1 in Atlanta against the Dirty Turds. Ooh, the Saints get to start the season off against these sorry jackasses? The Saints head to Magic City Week 1 to battle a Falcons team that's more defeated than Will Smith's career. Matt Ryan done told his team, fuck y'all, I'm out, and went to the Colts. No Cordero Patterson. Calvin Ridley got mental issues, and ain't nobody worried about Drake London. This is a perfect test for first-year Saints head coach Dennis Allen. Now, it's going to be close, but I got the Saints by 13. Week 2, at home against a bunch of quids. This motherfucker Tom Brady just won't go away. I mean, the fact that you refuse to stay retired and chill with your fine-ass wife Giselle just to get embarrassed by the Saints again in 2022. The Saints host the Bucks Week 2 on Fox, and the story is going to be the same as it always been for the past 2 years. The analysts will kiss Tom Brady's ass. The Saints will kick Tom Brady's ass. Look, with a healthy offense featuring Jarvis Landry and a strong defense featuring Tyrann Mathieu and Jameis Winston, remembering what the fuck this sorry-ass team did to him last year, oh, we winning this thing by at least 10. I can give a fuck about a Brady. Week 3, on the road against the Panthers. Starting off the season with 3 divisional opponents. Gee, thanks, Goodell. Week 3, the Saints travel to Carolina to take on the Panthers. You got Christian McCaffrey versus Alvin Kamara. Now, usually the Saints will have their early season slip-ups, and it's usually against teams like this. But that's with Sean Payton. It might be different with Dennis Allen. But as of now, the squad the Saints have, on paper, they should win this game by at least 10. But you never know, any given Sunday. Week 4, in London against the Vikings. Man, we're going to have to get up early in the morning to watch this one. Because Week 4, the Saints are going to travel across the pond to face the Minnesota Vikings in London at Wembley Stadium. Now, the Saints' beef with the Vikings goes way back to the 2010 NFC Championship. There was no bounty gate, alright? Favre was just old and he couldn't take the hits. The Saints won, the Vikings lost. Get over it. Now, I will say this. If Dalvin Cook is healthy for this game, he will be a problem. But as long as the Saints don't have jet lag, they should be eating W's along with fish and chips. Week 5, at home against the Seahawks. Now, normally, I'd be nervous about this matchup, but Russell Wilson told Pete Carroll, fuck this shit, I'm out. He done took Sierra and Future's kids with him to Denver as he plays for the Broncos. So, let's see, no Russ, no 12th man, equals no chance of the Seahawks beating the Saints in the Superdome. Saints by 10, week 6, at home against the Bengals. Man, this game is going to divide the whole state of Louisiana in half. Joe Burrow, former LSU quarterback that brought Louisiana a college championship, returns to Louisiana as a Cincinnati Bengal as they play the Saints week 6. I mean, you got Louisiana's favorite NFL team versus Louisiana's favorite quarterback. Not gonna lie to y'all, this is gonna be a very interesting and intense battle. I mean, bro, this shit just might go into overtime, bro. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, I love y'all to death, but I got Will Lutz kicking the game-winning field goal. And for Christ's sakes, it's who dat, not who they. Damn, I actually got the Saints going 6-0 the beginning of the season. Now, look, y'all, this is just a prediction show, alright? Because as Saints fans, we should know that this shit probably ain't never gonna happen. Week 7, at Arizona against the Cardinals. Week 7, the Saints travel to Arizona to take on the Cardinals. You got DeAndre Hopkins. You got J.J. Watt if he ain't injured yet. You got Budda Baker. And you have a disgruntled Kyler Murray. Now, with the addition of Marquise Hollywood Brown, wait, they call him Hollywood Brown, right? Or is it AJ? Look, with the addition of Marquise Hollywood Brown, it might present a problem for the Saints secondary. You know, short week, Thursday night football. It might be another Saints stinker. So I got the Cardinals winning by 10. Hopefully they'll do better than they did in the playoffs last year because that shit was sad. Week 8, at home against the Raiders. Week 8, the Saints return to New Orleans to play the Las Vegas Raiders in Caesars Superdome. Now, the last time the Saints played the Raiders, Darren Waller bullied the entire Saints secondary. Had Malcolm Jenkins breakdancing on routes and shit. And to make things worse, the Raiders also added Devontae Adams from the Green Bay Packers to their offense. Now, it's going to be a high-scoring affair. But as long as the Saints defense doesn't get manhandled by Devontae Adams and goofy-ass Darren Waller, I got the Saints winning by 13. Week 9, at home against the Baltimore Ravens. The Saints host the Baltimore Ravens Week 9 on Monday Night Football. And one thing's for sure, the Saints played their absolute worst football against the Ravens. It's like they almost forget how to play football whenever they play the Ravens. But this year, the Saints defense should be just as good as the Ravens defense. But then again, it's Dennis Allen's first year as the Saints head coach. Can he get that Saints O-line to hold it down and keep Jameis off the ground? Now, it's going to be tough. And unless something good goes the Saints' way, I got the Ravens winning by 10. Week 10, on the road against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Week 10, the Saints travel to Pittsburgh to face the Steelers. Big Ben ain't there no more. TikTok sensation Juju Smith-Schuster ain't there no more. This once tough Steelers team is basically rebuilding. And this new Saints team is on the rise. Saints by 10. Week 11, at home against the LA Rams. I hate this fucking team. I hate this team to the fucking core. I hate their fugly ass Best Buy uniforms. Fuck Sean McVay. Fuck Cooper Kupp. Matthew Stafford, you're cool. And fuck Aaron Donald. Week 11, the Saints have their long-awaited matchup with the Super Bowl champion Los Angeles Rams in the Superdome. Yo, this team is the fucking ops if you're a Saints fan, alright? The bad blood with the Los Angeles Rams goes way back to the Nola no call in the 2019 NFC Championship. Look, I expect the Saints to come out swinging. The whole city of Nola's gonna be pissed off. And I don't give a fuck what state the Saints team is in when this matchup occurs. The Saints better beat this fucking team. Saints by 7. Week 12 in San Fran against the 49ers. Again, another NFC West team that can go fuck themselves. Week 12, the Saints travel to San Francisco to play the 49ers. They gotta deal with Fred Warner, George Kittle, Nick Bosa, and Deebo Samuels if they bullshit him to stay. I expect another low-scoring defensive battle, and unfortunately, I got the 49ers beating the Saints, due to the fact that the Saints are still gonna be emotional from the Rams game. Week 13, in Tampa Bay against a bunch of queers. Let's see, the Saints embarrassed Tom Brady on Fox. They embarrassed Tom Brady on Sunday Night Football twice. Now the Saints get to embarrass Tom Brady on Monday Night Football in Week 13. You know, when is the fucking league gonna realize that the Saints own Tom Brady? They might as well call him Kunta Brady. And yeah, I know, the divisional round, they played the Saints, they beat them, and they went on to win the Super Bowl, blase, blase, blase. But in reality, Tom Brady is 0-4 against the Saints in the regular season as a Buck. And after this game, he's gonna be 0-6 against the Saints in the regular season as a Buck. But, all shit talking aside, both teams do have new coaches this year. But by this matchup, both teams should be similar in stats. Expect a shootout in Week 13. Moving on! Finally, after 3 fucking years of having a Week 6 bye week, the Saints finally have a late bye week. Holla freaking Loya! Week 15, at home against the Dirty Turds. Week 15, the Saints host the Atlanta Falcons in the Superdome on Fox. Now, normally I would say this will be a surefire win, but you just never know what type of mindset this Saints team is going to be on, especially after a bye week. You know what? I just don't see a Saints team this stacked losing to a Falcons team that depleted. I'm not even talking shit. Now, on here, I'm going to say they're going to win, but in real life, the Saints are probably going to find a way to fuck this game up. We all know this. Week 16 in Cleveland against the Browns. I smell that? I smell a trap game. Week 16, the Saints travel to Cleveland to face the Browns at noon on CBS. Led by former Houston Texan Deshaun Watson, a.k.a. Mr. Moneybags Deshaun Watson, a.k.a. Panty Dropping Deshaun Watson, according to allegations. I don't know, man. Cleveland, new quarterback, competitive AFC North, possible playoff implications. Now, this new Saints team is legit, but are they competitive enough to survive a trap game like this? Man, as history shown, I don't think so. So I got the Browns winning by a touchdown in an upset. Week 17 in Philly against the Eagles. Man, why do you keep making us play the fucking Eagles? Jalen Hurts is a fucking problem. He's a complete menace to the Saints defense. He's like a little fucking cockroach. He reminds me of Little Chris from Friday. He keeps knocking down the Saints trash can, and the Saints can't seem to catch him. In this matchup in Week 17 in Philadelphia, will the Saints finally defeat Jalen Hurts? No. Fuck that. Will the Saints finally face the Eagles with a healthy quarterback and a fully functional offense? If they do, they'll probably win this game. But knowing the Saints, they're probably going to find a way to play themselves and lose to the Eagles for the 3rd consecutive fucking year. Week 18, at home against the Panthers. And finally, the Saints close out their regular season at home against the Carolina Panthers in Week 18. Now, judging by the past 2 stinkers, according to predictions, the Saints should be able to return home and handle business against the Carolina Panthers and beat them by 17. In conclusion, I got the Saints this year going 11-5, possibly grabbing a playoff spot and maybe, just maybe, even winning the division. Because you know, Tampa bitch ass ain't going anywhere anytime soon. Now I know this is Dennis Allen's first year as a head coach again. I wouldn't trust him with my life. But this entire Saints offense and defense is completely the same. Plus they upgraded both sides with much needed weapons. Like I said, y'all, this has been the New Orleans Saints 2022 prediction show. Be sure to hit the like button and the subscribe button, and also stay tuned this upcoming football season for my hilarious Saints commentary. And as always, Saints fans, don't expect nothing this year. Y'all stay blessed. I'm out.